The World Episode 2, Outlaw, Chapter 1. Their promise to save the boy's older brother aside, as a key pillar supporting the systems of this society, Prestige Academy was the ideal target. By awakening the many children being raised there, World Z's ruling class would be damaged from within. They could shake the system from its roots. Dressed in security uniforms, Mingi and Wooyoung led a group of freshmen who had just entered the school. With the help of hacking by Left Eye and the Black Pirates, the members were able to sneak into the school in disguise and scattered throughout the complex, each performing their own roles. Mingi and Wooyoung, who infiltrated the Academy's security workforce, were acting as entrance guards after having divided freshmen into their respective classes to avoid suspicion from the Guardians and other security teams. Although they couldn't talk to each other, as they had to pretend they had no emotions, the two exchanged glances without anyone noticing, comforting each other's nerves. Just then, the boy's brother, who recognized them from a photo shared to them by the boy, stopped in front of Mingi. Mingi let him pass, but was quick to send a signal to the group, tapping a transmitter on his waist before the next student came. He just entered the school. Receiving the signal, Wooyoung chased after the boy's brother with his eyes. His uneasiness was clear even just from his steps. Through the transmitter hung at his belt, Wooyoung sent a signal to the group as well. He's passing through the hallway on the right. The boy's brother went up the stairs. It was clear he was headed to the classroom intended for the eldest grade of Class 2. He's going up to the classroom. Confirm contact timing. The boy's brother arrived at the classroom and sat down. Maintaining a blank face, he acted as stiff as possible. He placed his glass tablet in the center of the desk and his pen exactly 7.5 centimeters away in a parallel position as usual. Sitting straight upright as though he were a machine, he gazed at the blank monitor. So far, no one seems to notice my emotions, the boy's brother thought with a sense of relief. Meet me in the restroom on the left side of the first floor. The boy's brother turned back in surprise at the low voice he heard from behind him. Was there always someone like this in my class? He thought for a moment. Thinking back, he realized that in the 40 years of attending this school, he had never once looked closely at the faces of the people around him. Without the need to exchange emotions, there was no reason to talk to one another face to face. And, for the first time in his life, he made eye contact with someone other than his family or school faculty. Yasung's deep eyes seemed to whisper to the boy's brother, "It's okay." Have I been caught? He thought. As if in response to the boy's brother's confusion, Yasung flashed the breaker in his hand with a small smile. The action said it all. Yasung knew that he could feel emotions. It was then that Yasung stood up and walked out of the classroom. The boy's brother, who didn't yet know if Yasung was friend or foe, watched him with a befuddled expression. He quickly turned back and looked around the classroom. He questioned, "Did anyone see me?" But no one did. Just like the boy's brother had done before, the students sat at their desks either adjusting their setup or focused on their own work. Only the sound of objects clattering around, not voices, echoed in the classroom. That's right. No one here is interested in me, he thought, and stood up as if he had made a decision.